Just a reminder that tomorrow we've got the ISC International South Africa versus Pakistan match. That's going to start at 8 a.m. in the morning UK time. I think it's about 9 a.m. in South African time. I have no idea what it is in Pakistan time. Probably something like early afternoon, I'd guess. But anyway, yeah, that'll. It's South Africa v Pakistan, so it should be a good match. Lots of. It's another one where there's going to be an A team and a B team. Obviously, we follow the A team, but gives you an idea of the scale of it. How many players are interested in that? So it'll be 10 rounds, 5 games. Teams of 10 on both sides, so there'll be 10 games going on each round, and so we'll have that from 8 a.m. There'll be 5 games, then a lunch break, and then another 5 games. Whoever wins the most games wins the match. Right, so today we're going to do some Duels, Ladybug Lane, so let's get cracking with that. I think it's the butterfly one, isn't it? The butterfly, but I won 5 yesterday, so yeah, I should know. Yeah, it's the butterfly. Okay, cool. Nice start against Karen M. See how we get on. Not a bad opening rack. I'll use that. Yeah, I don't want to put a vowel next to one of these triple letters, so I could put ED on the end of that, but I think I'm just going to do this and be fairly conservative. So down it goes. I could have also played Mork, but yeah, I think that Mork would have been about the same, maybe slightly more, but I try to keep the M back, to be honest. I guess I'm a little bit worried about the Y, I suppose. It could be doing a little bit of damage, but yeah, it's fairly defensive positioning of Wank, so. Yeah, opponent plays wife for 11, so I'm 19 points up. Got the J here. Got the O to go above and here as well. I don't really want to go down the side here. This is a little bit dangerous. I'm a little bit worried about that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, but I think it's the right play. I'm gonna get the J. Good, decent score with a J. So I got RG and KA. So I'm fairly safe, really. I don't like that. So that lane was very high scoring potentially. It does open up the triple, but I'm not sure if the triple that I've opened probably isn't any better than the spot I took. It's probably worse in some respects, but there is potential for a huge score if you have a word with modem or that kind of thing. So we opponents took out my spots to play with Hoy and Wanky. Can't do too much here. I could kind of block that, but I need to kind of score as well. So it's 21. It's not massive, but it's good as anything. Doesn't give much away. We've got a bit more scoring potential. Not a bad rack this. I got the end's in the wrong place for evulsing. Need to be 1 place lower would work, but I've got the S now, so it's going to give me a lot more options. I'm still good lead, 47 points up. Opponent has an extra turn, but difficult to score 40s and 50s on this board. Just the 4 triple words scores around the board. So yeah, my opponent just plays QI. So I can fairly safely play it alongside it. Scoring 34, it doesn't open anything up at all. So I think we'll do that. So it's a 70-point lead now. Pretty good, pretty strong position. I may take out that bomb left lane. My opponent doesn't do anything around there themselves. I mean, I can play off 2 E's or EU here. It will score reasonably well, but this is potentially big scores available, so it's probably a bigger priority to get rid of that. I've got the L now for model, so I could play like Gleet or something like that. It's going to score pretty well. Opponent just dumps off an O. So let's take out this 32. Puts me a good 86 up. So it's going to be very difficult, even with a bonus, to catch that. So looking good for first win of the day. If anybody else is watching the launch, SpaceX and NASA launch. Hopefully I go ahead. I've got it muted, so I can't. If anything happens, like if they decide to cancel a launch or anything, I can't. I'll be not able to hear it or anything like that. But yeah, I've got it going in the background here. Okay, my opponent just plays X off, so it's a 75-point win, 150 to 75. First win of the day. Very pretty graphics. Here we go, next game. Jane L with the origami tile set. Their start. My rack is hideous. Yeah, I might be changing. I guess there's maybe... trying to think if there's any possible bonuses with that lot. Okay, opponent plays stay. I've pretty much nothing I could do there. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Right, that's much better. I can score some points now, which is much better, obviously. So there's a few options here. They're just going to give some points away, but I think that's probably best. I mean, there's you can underlap it with Axe. I've got the L now, so I'm not too bad. They could play it over the top, but they're not going to score that much. It's probably going to score something similar to my move, probably 25-ish, 25, 30, depending on what letters they use. I've got a Z, obviously, score more, but a lot of them are going to give me back a play. We plus played Raft in the bottom right corner, so they could have played like Fat, for instance, but that would have given me Baleen, Anagram of Enable, so I'd be able to score off it. Not much to choose from here. Just taking out the triple, scoring reasonably well, 29 points, 25 the difference. Keeps an E back for underneath here, but they'll probably get obscured in some way. I've got Peloria as well. Not sure if that plays anywhere at the moment, but that's something to keep an eye out for. Peloria. One has played a quad, so that's a pretty reasonable score, 28. Put some 3 points there up, but I've got an extra move. They've got plenty of players here. I can play it underneath as well. So, interesting choice. I think I'm going to play it underneath here. Pretty much anything I play here is going to give back something to the triple. So, okay, not the nicest pickups, but it's manageable. 23 the difference, 87 to 64. Kind of got this game under a little bit of control, but big Z player or anything like that has still put me in a little bit of strife. Opponent just plays nag. So again, it's the advantage of keeping things tight is you get openings like this. Maybe something better than this, I don't know. Having a good look. Yeah, I think that's the best I can see. But even that scores 32, so 40 points up. A move each to go. Very difficult to score 40. Even with a Z. You just about manage it, but yeah, it looks pretty good for me. Just have a sip of water. See what the opponent can do. It's down to 10 minutes on the countdown. On the launch. Okay, opponent's run out of time, so yeah, let's just chuck anything down, doesn't matter. So that's going to be a win for me, fairly comfortable. Opponent couldn't do anything. He couldn't have caught up with me on that last move, even though they did run out of time, but comfortable win. 146 to 79. Kind of similar to the last game. 67 the difference. And Chica C to go first. I've got a pretty good rack. For bonusing, I'm not very good for scoring particularly, but it's pretty manageable, just about, depending on what my opponent does. So I'm looking for an L for deal-8s. The played on hand. Don't think I've got much I can do off that. I'm having a good look. Yeah, I don't see much I can do. Yeah, this is going to score about as much as anything. Whoops. Wrong one. It's going to leave me some behind, but yeah, I don't think. Even if I could have changed, but odds are I'm probably going to get about the same anyway. That pickup did not work up particularly well. It's W and 4 vowels. So yeah, not a pretty set of letters. Yeah. Maybe changing this time. One player's mint. Yeah, I can't really do anything worth doing. Let's do it. You have sun proof? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can. Cool. Well, that worked out. Yep, that's definitely worked out, that exchange. So yeah, I mean, it does open up a big spot in the bottom left for like Zs and the J, which I've picked up. So it's only a downside, but yeah, 72 points is we can handle it for that sort of score. Yeah, this yeah, if this spot goes, which I expect it to go, I don't really have a great deal I can do. Okay, opponent's played down there for 18 and given another huge. So I've got that spot for 54, and I've got this spot 51. Yeah. I'm gonna take this bottom left. I think it's more dangerous. Yes, if my opponent had a Z, then it's really bad. But I'm still pretty good. 81 points up. If they ever got a Z spot on, they're not going to catch. They're just going to bring the lead down to 20. Okay, they play Joy, NY rather than Joy. So yeah, not much on here. I think I'm just going to do. Nah, but I could even put the S on the end. Eke out a few more points, a couple more points. May as well, really. So it puts me well ahead. 86 points, the difference. So yeah, any bonus this stage is going to be fairly academic, I would expect, but got enough of a buffer. Yeah, getting that bonus for me was pretty good. Looks like the countdown's still going. Just touching towards 5 minutes now. On that launch America. Okay, my opponent plays Vines. I'm just going to chuck something down the bottom top left corner. 20 points. Could have played all Vines if I wanted, but anyway, that's that. 191 to 95. It's a pretty big victory. 96 points. Win streak up to 8. Let's have another go. Meet a start against Mercy V. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got. Don't know if this is right. There's a word like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh my. Yeah, I thought it might be good, but I didn't want to preempt it. I know there's another spelling is there's an anagram pair, overcast and vertsack. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Getting hit by that. See what it means anyway. So vertsack, South African offensive expression of rejection. Yeah, interesting. So I don't know if would people know that. Don't know how common it is. Obviously, this is probably not good, but I just want to just double check it. Yeah, let us know if that's a common word wherever you're from. Obviously, more likely to have heard of it if you're South African, I guess. But I don't know how common these things are really until so much slang is well, slang and things like that are very kind of hit and miss. So you have some areas it's like just like nobody's ever heard of it, and other times it's common and it's not in the dictionary. It's kind of very hit and miss. So yeah, here I've got reuniter and unretire through floating E. Looking pretty good to get one of those down. Points resigned. Bye. So that was a comfortable win with that ridiculous opening move. Vertsack. So that takes the streak up to 9 for this one. Ooh. Lots of wet stuff on the Launch America stream. Just under 2 minutes now. Good stuff. You're right, me to go first. And again, I don't want to leave a vowel next to one of these triple letter squares. So it's kind of the priority. I think this is a word. Yeah, I don't mind this double letter so much. I presume broke takes hooks. Thrust or poke. So it's probably a verb then. So it probably takes a D and an S. But it's quite hard. Even if you've got one of those letters to hit the triple, it needs a 6-letter word basically. So it's not that likely. It's a threat, but it's not. It's one of those threats that just hangs around there for a while, and eventually somebody will hit it. But it's not easy to access. Oh, am I not getting game audio here? It's weird. No, you're not getting game audio, are you? That's strange. Right, after this game, I'll restart it. Sometimes it does this. Sometimes it's a bit weird. BlueStacks with audio. Not much you can do on that move, but that scores as much as anything. So 48 to 10, 38 the difference. Ooh, they've took the T thing off. Does that mean they're about to launch? Oh, they are. They're off. Off for the launch. Nice. Yeah, for anybody wondering, like, there's probably nobody cares, but I'm actually a big, yep, launch is off. I'm big, so quite a fairly obscure but very kind of high production film called Gattaca. It's about 20 years or so old nowadays, but yeah, if you've never seen it, that's a brilliant movie. It's kind of about this kind of thing, but like space and launching off. But yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, can't do too much here. I should probably just done EF or something, but yeah, I could put another vowel out in the meal or something. But yeah, watch if you've never seen Gattaca, watch it. It's a great film. Okay, opponent players win. Yeah. What's that? 28 points for that? Oh, because the W was on the triple. So they're only four behind. So yeah, I better sort myself out and try and play a bit better. Can't do anything with this W. Yeah, not much I can do here, to be honest. Yeah. I may need to change on the last track just to give myself a decent shot. I mean, I don't have any players. Yeah, I've got the X for an easy 30 points or so. Right, so if you're gonna get right, I got screwed from the deal, but never mind. I know you can't have fard. They've said it's the same as fall, so that's why it doesn't take the ED. Yeah, I'm getting screwed, but not much I can do about it. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it's about as much as I can score, which is not good, but there you go. That's life. That's about the maximum. Yeah, they pretty much only need to hit the triple with any decent letter, scoring letter in the win, but oh well. I didn't draw anything. Just the way it goes. Yeah, I didn't have that's not going to be enough. Okay, it's actually won by 6 points. Probably should have lost really, but so yeah, I beat Mehak D. So yeah, you're definitely not getting any desktop audio, are you? Just oh, you got some there. Yeah, I'm gonna reload this. So don't worry, I'm gonna. So just it's a BlueStacks thing. Sometimes the sound doesn't come up. So let's do that again. Doesn't take very long to load, fortunately. On a Ninja computer. Yeah. Right, so let's do the duels again. Right, here we go. So the streak's on 10. Still going well on the Launch America thing. That looks good. Right, me to go second, and Madette G to start. What do you call yourself? I'm guessing that's a made-up name, or who knows? Oh, I love the random time jumps. It's like the time just drops like 10 seconds all of a sudden on your opponent. And it kind of catches up with things. Okay, down goes Beak. Yeah, it's going to score pretty well. Well, it does open up the triple R's, so I should be able to do something back. That does open up the triple, but yeah, what alternative is there really? Play HAO, which would be more defensive. Scores 2 points less. But I just keep an R back, I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, let's bite the bullet. See what happens. There's this spot as well. You got an F or something like that, it's pretty good. So I've got a bonus here, Lauria, but it's not going to play at the moment. Is it EB? We'd play through, actually. I think you can put an E on the end of here, so it would play there, but expect that to go. Yeah, 7 points of difference, 37 to me, 32 to my opponent. I'm using all the time. I played Tilt, that's good. Played Tilt one shot. So, yeah, time to do that. And drew an S, so thank you very much. What my stockpile of gems is for, if nothing else, to punish kamikaze players like that. Serves them right, really. 103 to 42 now, 61 the lead. I've got Q and X. Q's not very good. Neither the X, really. I mean, it's not a good board for either at the moment, but that can change. You kind of want an O or an A to go above here. I've got the Z, haven't I? Alright, so that gives me an easy play. Mixed. You can put an E on the end of this, but I'm going to leave it. Leave the E off for now. Just because, you know, I can use it as a hook later on myself. I don't expect my opponent to know what mixed takes an E, but you never know on this game. I'm not going to be tempted to play the Q off for 11. There's no real need to, you know, it's not going to come off my rack at the end of the game or anything, so I've got things like Red Leg and DZO as well. If I want to go for turnover and kind of close that ZO bonus spot. So your opponent just plays off the A. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do Red Leg then, because it's a fun word. So I pretty much killed all the bonus, apart from sort of here, anything ending ED or with an S in it. Oh yeah, you could still fit something above here as well. But yeah, I'm going to be able to outrun most of those players. I mean, there's 69 difference, so like a 70-point bonus, I'm going to be able to count that easily enough. I think that Q's going to stay on my rack, but nothing to worry about particularly. Down goes Get. That's going to confirm the win for me. Let's just showboat a little bit with this 36-point play with Mixty and Sice. All the good words there. Right, so there it is. Pretty comfortable win, 95 points. 191 to 96. Hopefully you get all the in-game audio now. Yeah, I can just about hear it myself. Right, my start against Brady Guest. And I've got the Q. Yeah, just play Cat, I think. I could play Tongue or something, but I don't want to keep the Q behind. Cat doesn't give much away played in that position. Yeah, if you've got an eye to go underneath, you can score reasonably well. I've got I was keeping 2 N's back, so if they play QI, I've got QIN, so I'm fine. I think I need yet another N for onioning, which I'm pretty sure is good. But yeah, I mean, you need eyes to do much with this. You can play above as well, I guess, with a J or Z or something, but it's going to score that much. And obviously, you've got the S. If you've got the S, you're always going to do pretty well with the S. So I've got the Z, the best premium tile I could have, so there you go. Do I have any sort of play? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do about that. I've got the G, I've got the I, but I can't do anything. It's quite annoying, really. I don't want to use both ends, actually. So I'm not sure what else I can do here. Oh dear. I mean, it scores, but 20. I'd rather keep an end back. I've got trolling. If this line stays free, I've got trolling. But yeah, I mean, if your opponent has a Z, you're going to lose out most of the time. Yeah. If I have this trolling to go down, I'll be in good shape. If not, I'm probably going to be behind. Probably need to change. Well, I got the H for one of the great letter to have with that particular. Maybe they kept the H back when they played Z. I don't know. If they had an H when they played ET, that would make a lot of sense. That'd be a nice kind of setup for themselves. But yeah, I got trolling, so no. 51 the difference. Still got an extra move though, so the triple open depends what letters you got. Obviously, you got letters like mine, then you can't do too much damage. If you've got like an S, you really need an S to do some good stuff with that triple word. Then you got some possibilities, but yeah, you really need an S for that. I mean, you could have vowel-y stuff which would fit, but it's mostly going to be an S you're going to be able to do damage with. I just played PO off, so it's not really a worry towards me. I can't do anything other than like 2 A's or something. So I guess we'll play down here. 24 points, nothing to write home about, but yeah, better than nothing. I could have done Arl actually. Double A-L, Arl. That's probably a little bit better actually. 22, but it keeps the F back for scoring, so. But yeah, there wasn't a whole lot on there. Need one of these L's out in the open for initials, but yeah. It's a bit vowel heavy, this one. Should be able to score though. One just plays E-Revs. The 22, interesting play. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to. Yeah, I can play it. I think this takes an S. Sorry. I know that's good. Yeah, it takes an S. So that kind of ticks all the boxes, really. I don't want to leave this triple combination. Okay, so they get a big letter there. Like if they get an H there, it's like triple to 12, then it's tripled again. It's 36. So it's 36 plus whatever other letters. So only like 48 minimum. So they get like a big letter there, which I can't really leave alone. So I've got to kind of play through it, which is what I did. It scored reasonably well anyway. So yeah, I've won that one. 158 to 122. 36 the difference against Brainy Guest. And we got more. We got 3 more, is it? To the chest? Yeah, big Easter egg chest. So here we go. Nice start against Simone. Zed. It's not a bad rack, I mean. I can score and play it through it fairly well, so it's not too bad. Looks a bit ugly, but if you don't know that word, then yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Fortunately, Earth is one that kind of crops up a fair bit, actually, the word. No idea what it means, but let's have a look. See what Earth means? Earth. I keep forgetting you can do this as well. So yeah, another word for Earth, basically. 30 points to 0. Opponent plays Misty, the Essek, so it's going to score pretty well. 29, just a point behind. What do I do with this rack? Looks promising through the eye, but I don't think I've got any bonuses. Let's say it does look possible. It looks like there's possibilities. I think we're going to do this. Do I want to play the S as well? Oh, it doesn't. It's not a word with the S. Yeah, I think that's good. The only thing I'm worried about is this spot here. But you only do so much with a V. Don't really have any good parallel letters. Yeah, that's probably an exchange pickup. Yeah, I mean you got K, F, M, all these kind of letters are going to do pretty well there. But yeah, I mean there's only so much you can do on a move. That pickup was spectacular to say the least. I've got the Z for an easy 25 points. Does open this up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exchange. I could play Uzo, which isn't bad to be honest, but I'm an even game, so yeah, that was good to say the least. Yeah, another change that ended up with a bonus. Oh well. Oh, look at that as well. Unlucky. Yeah, that's another good wreck as well. I'm just trying to think I've got anything on this bonus, on this wreck. So yeah, I mean all the 7s, like Orient, Stonia, Tertian, Norites, Eastrin, that kind of thing. So I've got like Eastrins with an S at the bottom row. And I got like Tenorist through the T, onto the T. So yeah, I think well, I suppose it matters that Eastrin's probably a little bit safer. But yeah, that was a rather good pickup, wasn't it? So I'm not opening up the triple word score anyway. But I don't think it matters, to be honest. It's Tenorist. So yeah, I'm in very good shape now. 196 to 69, excuse me for that. But in 127 the difference. Yeah, it's a long way to come back from. I've got the F now, so I can kind of use that. Actually, I can't really use that. The half spot here. If I had an A, I'd be okay, or an E. or another, or even I could play something like foot, fiat, all that kind of thing, but not with these letters. But you know, I've been lucky, so I can't complain. Let's just do this instead. 28. That's still a good score anyway. So 224 to 82, 142 points the difference. Whoa, that's a big margin in this game. Yeah, not much my opponent can do. If they get if somebody bonuses twice against you, you're not going to win many games, are you? Realistically, so yeah, it was a comfortable victory. 224 to 95, 129 the difference. Streaks up to 13. Rob K. My start. Okay, not too bad. I'm going to play Fondue. I could play just Fond to be a little bit defensive, but this use shouldn't be an issue. Like, obviously, if you've got an opponent has Ox or something like that, then yeah, bit of a bummer, but it shouldn't be an issue. And if I just play Fond, Fond takes an A as well as a U, so there's loads of things that could go down anyway. If an opponent has an X, it's just unlucky, but as I say, there's always something that is going to be painful for your opponent has. So they had the H to score reasonably well, but couldn't do so. I have the J, but I can only just play the J off like that. It's a little bit annoying. You're kind of fondued. But I'm not sure that's particularly useful. Yeah, I'm struggling to do anything much, really. Is this a word? No. Well, I think I'm going to keep the J back. I'd rather keep the J back for scoring than the B. It's probably not much in it. I've got the A for Abbott, so I'm always going to score something. Like Jig. Jig, for instance, is going to do pretty well. Got Abbott, I've got played Jilt. They've got the X, so I was going to score with that. I've still got Fondude. I pretty much don't have much else now. But yeah, this is kind of the standout. So it's going to be 33. Hopefully 35 up after the turn. Hopefully I'm still ahead after they make their move. Does this take an S? No. I'm never sure of these ones. I've got side right through the T. As a bonus, if it stays open. Side right. Yeah, my opponent's playing underneath, so it's going to go down now. So say not without... not without comebacks this play. Yeah, you could definitely get a big score with that. Like Quist or Zeist or something like that. Would be very, very, very painful, but hopefully they don't have a Q or a J player through it. Although it is a threat. If that opponent doesn't go there, I'll be playing Oni, O-N-I-E, along the far right column. They can soar in Die and EE. There's no way I'm going to leave that open. If they go there, I might change, but I probably don't need to change, really, if they take out the S. So it's pretty much nothing on... Yeah, they've just played Gosh. I could, if I was being, like, ultra careful, just, like... Go very defensive and try and get a bigger score than this, but see, I don't really want to open that up, even that, It's very difficult to do anything. The game's pretty much dead if I just do that. Very difficult to get a bonus down. Nigh impossible, I would say. Just do that, being super blocky. So yeah, 69 the difference. 165 to 96, just see what an opponent can do. Rob K, whether they can pull off an amazing comeback. Yeah, my opponent probably should have tried to play down here. Even set up a triple just by playing Hog. Leaving it one shot, something like that, to give him a chance, but yeah, it didn't work out for them, obviously. But it was always going to be tricky for them. 38 points the victory margin in the end, 165 to 127. And just one more win to get this big chest. So here we go. In my start. And again. I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to play a little bit longer with Varan. I figure that's fairly, again, putting the vowels in the right places, so I think that's as good as anything. Ooh, there's a few pointy tiles there. Don't mind them. I would do in Scrabble, regular Scrabble, I'd be not very happy with that pickup, but in this format it's not too bad. It's pretty reasonable. You want some scoring letters. Okay, opponent just plays off a couple of PA, and that sets up my B. Not really can't do too much with it though. In fact, I don't think I can do pretty much anything with it really. He's basically doing that. Probably worth it. It'll be annoying if the potential to use this triple ladder. Like I could play Bend or Wend. If they had the Z, they could play something like Rons and Biz or something like that, which would be very painful. NG, yeah, ENG for instance, can score okay, not as much, but so. But anyway, I'm 13 points up. I'm up from that exchange, so I'm reasonably happy. What do I do here? I mean, I've got stuff like that. 26. Doesn't give much of anything away. I could do this as 27. Yeah. I think that's more defensive, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I picked out the X, so it's not too bad. 40 points of difference. Opponent to go. Yeah, I should be safe here. Getting all sorts of screens on Launch America, the live stream. I guess there's not much happening at the moment. Okay, opponent just plays RHO. So 16 points. Yeah, I don't really want to play around here again. If I play underneath, then it's going to open up the triples. This is fairly safe because it can only play something here. But even then, it could hit something big here. I'm maybe being too defensive, but yeah, maybe I'm being too defensive. But I'm just going to do that. Keep my X back and see what happens. $35. I've probably been a little bit too cautious, to be honest. But it's like I probably lose in most exchanges after EX like they're probably going to score as much or more going underneath. So I'd kind of rather have the X back in a circumstance. I probably should play like box or something like that. Just took the points, but difficult to weigh up. I think everybody's guessing a little bit with these boards to see what's, you know, the right move and so on and so forth. So yeah, I can't use the X to the left, but I can do that for 37. That's kind of what I wanted. I kind of wanted my opponent to do that and then give me an easy score, big score with the X to kind of kill it. I mean, it's still bonus, obviously, but which would win, but yeah, points resigned, so that's a win for moi. And that should be the big chest now. So let's I'll see what there's. I don't think there's much on Arena, so I might play a bit of Scrabble for a change. Yeah, kind of nearly got all of those tile sets now.